All right, guys. So today we're doing the video how much we have in the Porsche. I'll also be revealing exactly how much I bought it for. So we're gonna have a grand total. It's gonna be after 4 months of ownership. So anyhow, we spent some money on this thing. It wasn't a crazy amount of money by any stretch. We got a lot of the parts with the car. We got the catalyst headers with the car. That saved a lot. We did buy several things for it. We'll start off with the easiest thing. We bought the all-weather floor mats. That was a must-have for this car. It had the list here. The floor mats were essentially 50 bucks, $55. Not too expensive. We did an oil change on it. The oil change, the oil that was in it was unknown. The filter was unknown. Kind of find out it did have a Chinese filter in it. The oil change is about 70 bucks to this car. That was full synthetic. We used Mobile One on that and a man filter. So we had the exhaust done. Like I said, so we didn't have to buy the catalyst headers for it. That was a huge expense avoided. That was probably a good $500-600 bucks for those. To get the exhaust done, to do the tips, the carbon fiber tips, to do the Borla mufflers, and to pay somebody to weld it all up. We had about $300 in that. I don't remember. It might have been closer to $400. We'll nail it at $300 though. We did spark plugs. We did NGK Iradium. Spark plugs are about 60 bucks for 6 of them, about 10 bucks a piece. We did a 4-wheel alignment on it. It was about 80 bucks for that. It had a little bit of funky stuff going on after we did the tie rods. One thing I did forget to add to the list was the tie rods. We had play in the front passenger tie rod. We did a set. They were $100. So we'll add that to total of this when we're done here. Oxygen sensor spacer. Spent quite a bit on those trying to get the right combo. Still don't have the right combo. Spent about 40 bucks on those. We did the air filter. We did the B&C air filter, the Italian air filter. And everybody that did the K&N on it said, don't get the K&N because it doesn't fit correctly. It's a real weird air box. It has to be made correctly or you're never going to get it to snap in. So to the B&C air filter, that was about $100. So all in all, in total, we got about $900 just in parts in this car. What are we going to have to do in addition to that? We still have the transmission problems, and we forgot about that too. Also, about $100 for the transmission fluid and filter. So we'll add a total to that. So basically $1,000 in parts altogether. We might have to end up doing some coil packs on this thing in the future. That's really about it. I don't really see much of anything else. And I also forgot to add in the oil separator at $100. So we have essentially $1,000 in parts in this thing. It might need a couple hundred more dollars. If we decide to do the transmission, it's about $1,200 bucks. It ships a little weird, but it seems like you shipped in manual mode. Everything's good to go. So where are we at with this thing altogether? The purchase price, which I have not revealed to anybody yet, is $16,000 for this car. So we have $1,000 in parts, essentially $17,000 in this car. It had a little money going and getting it. Let's say we forgot a few things. The field to go pick it up is pretty far away. Let's say we got $17,500 in this car altogether, right? How much is the car worth as it sits? The transmission thing may deter it a little bit on the sales if we don't fix that. I think it's probably worth, by looking at the market, anywhere from 22 to 27 for this year, this mileage, this spec, especially being red on black, not a very easy color to find on this exact car. So is there still room for profit on it? Yes, even with doing the transmission. And that's the whole reason why I bought it. At the time I bought this, there was no other red ones for sale. There was one in a dealership somewhere in Ohio or somewhere crazy. They wanted basically $29,900 for it. And that was the only one in the States at that point in time for sale. So when this one popped up, I grabbed it, and that's where we're at with it. So that's gonna be it. That's the total we have in the vehicle, $17,500. So if you guys liked the video, don't forget, leave us a thumbs up. Let us know what you think of the new editing on this video and see if you like it. That's gonna be it. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you later.